Hello, my name is Bastian from Hotel. I'm the singer and producer.
Hi, I'm Christopher. I play guitar.
I see the music of Hotel as a mixture of digital melancholy and analog renaissance. I'm very much in love with the digital opportunities and possibilities, and as well I'm very much in love with the world of analog recordings and the sound of pure analog rock and roll music.
We record regular rock instruments like rock guitar, bass, drums, and we mix it up with electronic sounds, and we distort things digitally or with analog effects, and we can basically play around with whatever we want and create our own sound world.
This is one of those things which have become possible because of the democratized technology, as I would call it, you know, because things got affordable in a way. You can go to a supermarket and get a quite cheap laptop, and you can still produce on a comparatively high level, which is just amazing. Hotel wouldn't have been possible like 15 years ago. The backbone of Hotel is Lamp Studios. We are a group of freelancers and artists who used to work in the field of new media. That's all kinds of things: animations, sound design, web design, whatever. And one day we kind of realized that we would love to get more into our own kind of space and creativity instead of working constantly for other people. So we decided to form that band and that project, Hotel. It's like a big playground for all of us, where we can experiment and play around without any kind of compromises. I always found it kind of interesting to have that kind of open crew, that open house, that literally open house like a hotel, where people are invited to come and work with us. People who come and join us for certain projects or certain whatever tracks or certain shows. I kind of like that, and it's very inspiring, and it's a lot of fun to constantly meet new people and new ideas. On stage, Hotel is a proper band. We got 4 musicians on band. That's 2 guitars, bass, drums, plus electronics and digital sounds. And off stage, or backstage as I would call it, we are actually a crew of artists who work in the field of new media. So we produce music, sounds and pictures. The Hotel visuals have always been like an important part of the show. It's just such a brilliant opportunity to place the music into some kind of special visual landscape.
Well, I think our visuals and the musicians on stage both coexist, and the whole thing is one show, so one wouldn't really be existing without the other. So what happens in the songs emotionally is reflected in the visuals on the screen, so for the audience who sees it, it's like an emotional trip. Basically, it's like cinema.
Then we got moments where the screen is actually the most important thing happening on stage. So this is especially the case when we play around with those virtual guest star ideas. So there's someone singing on the screen as we do it with the Vietnamese lullaby. The actual live performance, the footage of it is 30 years old. There's this girl singing this song on the screen, and the band is playing along with it. This is a very beautiful and romantic story, if you want it like that. The song was written by my father 30 years ago. It was in the time when the Vietnam War was going on. At that time he lived in the GDR, and of course it was a part of the political propaganda in these days as well. And what he did, he decided to write a very different protest song, a very peaceful and quiet song, which had a very subtle and powerful impact on the audience, because it was so different to other protest songs. They were invited to this East German TV show. So this is where this footage we are using right now was filmed. Years later, when my father had his 50th birthday, my grandma did some research in old television archives, and she kind of found this old take of this performance. So this is how we got actually hold of it. And I saw that and just thought immediately, like, oh my God, this would be so beautiful if we could use that and put it into a new context. It actually reminded me of singers like from Massive Attack, maybe, because she has that crystal voice. And the lyrics are still as valid as 30 years ago. It's about war and conflicts and about suffering, and so there were a lot of reasons to put that back on stage. There's another aspect which makes it so very surreal, because my father on screen is younger than me, performing along with him, you know. And this is something, he was like 18 or 20 or something, I'm now beyond 30 already, so there's something clashing in the virtual holodeck of Hotel, which is totally strange and totally touching, you know, at the same time. Hotel is now about 2.5 years old, and yeah, we're just about to finish our second record, and this is going to be an exciting summer, I suppose. Well, I'd love to invite the people to two upcoming shows. That's on the 16th of May, the opening of the open air cinema in Berlin Friedrichshain.
On the 19th of May we're playing at the Club Arkanoa in Berlin as well. And then on the 25th we're playing at a very nice venue, the Admiralspalast in Berlin. We were invited by Radio 1 to play on the event of the opening of the new studio in Berlin.
So this is where we're going to perform some of our new songs, and the release of the new album is planned for probably late June, early July approximately, and yeah, we're looking forward to that and hope that people join our show and see us live, and yeah, you're gonna hear from us.